The Ukrainian capital was hit overnight by a severe Russian offensive, resulting in the deaths of at least 12 people, including 3 children. More than 20 districts of Kyiv were affected, with residential buildings suffering heavy damage, some collapsing entirely under the direct impact of missiles and drones. Among the damaged infrastructure, several official buildings and parts of European diplomatic facilities were also hit. Kyiv Mayor Vitaly Klitschko described the attack as massive and targeted, highlighting the combined use of ballistic missiles and drones. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky condemned Russia's choice of military force over diplomatic dialogue, calling for the immediate implementation of stricter international sanctions against Moscow. According to him, these attacks demonstrate that Russia prioritizes destruction over negotiation. Images circulating show a 5-story residential building completely collapsed, smoking debris, and flames engulfing a 25-story building as well as a preschool. The scene is chaotic, and the scale of the damage shows the power and precision of the strikes. While Ukrainian air defenses managed to intercept some of the missiles and drones, many reached their targets, causing massive destruction and leaving civilians in fear. In total, at least 20 sites across the capital were hit overnight. Air raid sirens sounded for several hours, waking residents and reminding them that even far from the front lines, Kyiv is directly affected by the war. The population struggles to cope with fear and uncertainty, while authorities continue to assess the number of casualties and the extent of the material damage. This offensive comes as Ukraine continues diplomatic efforts. A Ukrainian delegation is scheduled to meet with U.S. officials in New York to discuss ways to end the conflict with Russia. However, this attack seems to contradict any immediate hope for peace and serves as a stark reminder that the situation on the ground remains highly fragile. Despite these attacks, the people of Kyiv and the country as a whole continue to show resilience. Rescue teams are working tirelessly to find victims and secure affected areas. Every explosion and missile leaves a lasting mark on the city, reminding everyone that war spares no one, not even children, and that the human cost remains extremely high. As the international community watches these events, the need for political responses and measures to protect civilians becomes increasingly urgent. Kyiv, though far from the front lines, remains exposed to the direct consequences of this conflict, and the situation remains critical in many of the districts struck by the bombardments. We will continue to monitor this situation in real time and keep you updated on developments in Kyiv and across Ukraine, with the hope that diplomacy may one day end this cycle of violence.